I want you to close your eyes for a second. We're going to do a little visualization. Imagine you're standing on a street corner. The air is thick, tropical warm, and it sticks to your skin instantly. The pavement is wet, maybe from a quick shower, and it's reflecting all these neon lights, pinks, greens, blues. To your left, a wok is just sizzling like crazy at a street food cart, and you can smell the garlic and chili. To your right, you can feel the bass thumping through the walls of a club.
You are painting a very, very specific picture there. That sensory overload. I mean, that is the heartbeat of Thailand after dark.
Right. But here's the problem, and it's the reason we're doing this deep dive today on Travel Unfolded. That image I just described, that could be Bangkok. It could be Pattaya, or it could be Patong in Phuket. If you've never been, you just look at a map, you see these big 3 destinations. They all seem to promise the same thing: legendary nightlife, spicy food, heat.
And if you pick the wrong one for you, you're not just going to have a mediocre trip. You might actually hate it.
I'm glad you said that.
No, it's not an exaggeration. These 3 are completely different animals. Choosing the wrong one is like ordering a vintage wine and getting a shot of tequila.
Okay.
Both are alcohol, sure, but the experience and probably the headache the next morning is totally different.
So our mission today is to untangle this. We're not just reading travel brochures. We're going to look at the gritty details, the traffic, the costs, the vibe checks, to figure out which one really matches your personality.
Is it the cosmopolitan maze of Bangkok, the raw neon intensity of Pattaya, or the tropical island party of Phuket?
Exactly. So let's start with the heavyweight, the capital, Bangkok.
Like mango, yeah.
Now, looking at the city, the word that keeps popping up isn't just busy, it's layered. But what does that actually mean for a traveler on the ground? Because layered sounds a little abstract.
It means the nightlife doesn't exist on a single plane. Bangkok is, it's vertical as much as it is horizontal. You can start your night in a scene that feels straight out of a sci-fi movie.
Like James Bond or something.
Totally. 60 floors up on a rooftop bar in, say, Siloam or Sukhumvit. You're holding a cocktail that might cost you $25, looking down at this glittering grid of 10 million people. It's hyper sophisticated.
Okay, so that's the top layer. That's the Instagram shot.
But that's the one. But then you take the elevator down, walk 50 meters, and you are in a completely different universe.
Right.
You're dodging plastic stools on the sidewalk where people are eating spicy papaya salad. You have a shop house blasting Thai pop music and a tuk-tuk driver haggling with a tourist. This high-low mix is the DNA of Bangkok.
And that seems to be the biggest draw for the person who gets bored easily. The idea that you can't really finish Bangkok.
No, you can't. If you get bored of the high-end scene in Thonglor, you can just go to the backpacker chaos of Khao San Road. If you get bored of that, you find a hidden jazz bar in Chinatown. It's a cosmopolitan explosion.
But we have to look at the downsides. I mean, what's the catch with Bangkok?
The intensity. It's a concrete jungle in the truest sense. It absorbs heat during the day and just radiates it at night. It is loud, the air quality can be hit or miss, and the traffic is legendary for a reason.
I've heard horror stories. Is it really that bad?
It can be gridlock at 2 in the morning. I mean, if your idea of a vacation is hearing ocean waves, Bangkok will probably drive you crazy.
Yeah.
It amplifies energy, it doesn't soothe it.
Okay, so takeaway, Bangkok is for the urbanite. Culture, density, diversity. But don't expect a relaxing holiday.
Precisely. Which brings us to our second contender, the one that usually splits opinion right down the middle.
Pattaya, the wild child. Now, I have to be honest, the reputation of Pattaya is often just seedy. Is that fair, or is there more to it?
It is fair, but it's incomplete. Pattaya is bold, raw, and unapologetic. Think of it like a city on sea. You've got malls, high-rises, traffic slammed right up against the coastline.
In the center of that is Walking Street.
Right. Exactly. It's about 500 meters of pure sensory overload. Neon lights, music from 10 different bars clashing in the street, and yes, a very aggressive, adult-oriented nightlife. It pulls you in.
Okay.
But here's the nuance people miss. It's incredibly unpretentious and social.
That's interesting. So unlike the rooftop bars in Bangkok, where it might feel a bit exclusive, Pattaya is more open.
Extremely. If you're a solo traveler, you will not be lonely in Pattaya for long. It's just designed for interaction. And there's a huge practical element to Pattaya accessibility.
This is a big one. How hard is it to get there from Bangkok?
That's its magic trick. You land in Bangkok, hop in a taxi or a bus, and in less than 2 hours you are at the beach. No domestic terminals, no extra flight.
Wow.
A private car is maybe $40 and a bus is like $4 or $5. It's the easiest escape from the city.
But, and this is a massive but, we have to talk about the beach itself. Because beach resort implies swimming.
Yeah, manage your expectations. If you go to Pattaya Beach expecting the Maldives, you are going to be heartbroken. The main beach is narrow, it's packed with deck chairs, and the water quality is murky. It's not really a swimming beach, it's a sit and drink a beer while looking at the horizon beach.
So if I actually want to swim, am I out of luck?
Not entirely, and this is the local secret bit. You have to go to Koh Larn, or Coral Island.
Okay.
It's a ferry ride, maybe 30, 45 minutes from the pier. You go there, and suddenly the water is turquoise and the sand is white.
So the strategy is sleep in Pattaya for the wild nights in cheap hotels, but commute to the island for the actual beach day.
You've got it. Or you just head down the road to Jomtien Beach, which is cleaner and much calmer. So yeah, Pattaya is for the budget traveler who wants high-octane fun and zero travel friction.
Which stands in stark contrast to our third contender.
Phuket, the tropical island dream.
This is the postcard image. But is it just a bigger Pattaya or is it a different beast entirely?
Oh, it's fundamentally different. Phuket is Thailand's largest island. It's about the size of Singapore. And the vibe is distinct. The vacation continues after sunset.
I like that. Bangkok never sleeps. Phuket's holiday never ends.
That's it. The center of the party is Patong, specifically Bangla Road. Now, on the surface, it looks a lot like walking street in Pattaya neon, loud music. But the crowd feels different. It's more couples, groups of friends, tourists, and flip-flops. It just feels more holiday.
And there seems to be more variety. In Phuket, you have these high-end beach clubs.
That is a huge differentiator. You have places like Café Del Mar. You're sitting on a plush sunbed, sipping a cocktail, listening to a world-class DJ watch the sun dip into the Andaman Sea. It feels upscale.
And it's not just one strip. Geographically, you have options.
Right. The West Coast is where the action is. Patong for the badness. Then you have Kata and Karan for a middle ground. Great for families.
Yeah.
And then way up north, places like Mai Khao, where it's just dead silent.
Plus, Phuket is the gateway to all that famous nature stuff.
Yes. You can't do this from Pattaya. From Phuket, you're taking a speedboat to the Phi Islands, to Phangam Bay, the James Bond movie cliffs. The water clarity is world class.
Okay, you're selling it pretty hard. It sounds perfect. But I'm looking at the cons column here, and I see a big dollar sign.
The but for Phuket is your wallet. It's the most expensive of the three. And we need to talk about the transport cartel.
I saw this term tuk-tuk mafia online. Is it really that bad?
It's tricky. Let's compare. In Pattaya, you have the Bot bus. It's a pickup truck with benches. You hop on, ring a bell to get off, and pay 10 baht. That's like 30 cents. It's brilliant.
And Phuket?
Phuket doesn't have that. The taxis and the red tuk-tuks, they often charge these flat rates that are incredibly high by Thai standards. A 15-minute ride from one beach to the next might cost you $15 or $20.
Wow. So you're basically captive.
You are. And because the island is so big and hilly, you can't just walk everywhere. You're paying a premium for paradise.
All right, let's pivot to the practicals, the how-to section. First up, weather. When should people go?
For all three, the Goldilocks zone is November to March. Dry skies, manageable humidity, temperatures are great. It's perfect.
And if I want to save money and go in, say, July, the off-season.
That's the monsoon season gamble. In Bangkok or Pattaya, it's not a huge deal. It rains hard for an hour, you duck into a bar, and then it passes.
But it's different in Phuket.
In Phuket, the monsoon really affects the ocean. The waves get rough, red flags go up on the beaches, so no swimming, and those boat trips to Phi, they might get canceled. So you might get a luxury villa for half price, but you might be stuck inside it watching the rain.
That is a crucial tip. Okay, let's talk budget tiers. Rank them for me.
Pattaya is the undisputed budget king. Accommodation, food, transport, it's all cheap.
Bangkok.
Bangkok is the choose-your-own-adventure. You can survive on $20 a day or burn $1,000 a night. It's the full spectrum.
And Phuket leans expensive.
It does. Everything near the beach carries a premium. And the transport, like we said, that really bleeds the budget.
I want to shift gears slightly. We've talked a lot about nightlife, but what about when the sun is up? What about culture?
This is where Bangkok really flexes its muscles. It's a real historic capital. You've got the Grand Palace, the Temple of Dawn. The food culture is just, it's everywhere. It has a deep cultural anchor.
It feels like a living city, not just a resort.
Exactly. Now, Phuket has a surprise for people. Phuket Old Town.
I've seen photos. It looks strangely European.
It's Sino-Portuguese. From the tin mining boom, you have these beautiful, colorful shop houses, indie coffee shops, art galleries. It's very charming and totally distinct from the beach scene.
In Pattaya.
Yeah.
Does it have culture, or is it just a neon playground?
It's different. The attractions are more constructed. You have the Sanctuary of
Type
Truth.
that massive wooden structure. Right?
Yes, carved entirely out of wood. It's stunning, but it's more of a gigantic art installation than a historic temple. It's fun, but it doesn't have the deep historical roots of the other two.
But the food in Pattaya can be surprisingly international.
Yeah, that's from the expat community. You can find excellent Russian food, Indian curries, you name it, right next to Pad Thai.
Okay, so we've unpacked the vibes, the costs, the culture. It is time for the verdict. I'm going to give you 3 traveler profiles. You tell me where they should book their ticket.
Let's do it.
Scenario A. The first-timer, never been to Asia. They want the temples, the spice, the chaotic energy. They want to know what Thailand really is.
Go to Bangkok. You have to. It gives you the full picture. You can't say you've done Thailand without feeling that humid slap of Bangkok energy. It's the heart of the country.
Scenario B. The party purist. Maybe a group of friends, budget backpackers. They want non-stop action, no wasted time in airports, and they don't care about a quiet beach.
That is Pattaya all the way. It's efficient fun. You land, you drive 2 hours, and you're in the thick of it. It's affordable, and the party never, ever stops. Just, yeah, don't go there for the swimming.
In scenario C,
Yeah.
the vacationer. A couple, a nature lover. They want white sand, island hopping, a mix of chill sunsets and a few party nights. They're willing to pay for it.
Phuket. Absolutely. It's the only one of the 3 that gives you that true tropical island feeling. It's a holiday in the classic sense of the word.
And what if someone wants a hybrid? Is that common?
Very common. If you have time, start in Bangkok for 3 days, get your culture fix, then move to a beach. If you're short on time, combine Bangkok with Pattaya. It's just a bus ride.
So easy.
If you have 10 days or more, do Bangkok and then fly down to Phuket. You get the concrete jungle and the island paradise.
I love that. It really just comes down to being honest with yourself about what kind of energy you need right now.
We get so caught up in these top 10 lists online, best beach, best nightlife. But the best place is the one that allows you to feel the way you want to feel.
That's the truth. If you hate crowds, the best club in Pattaya is going to be your personal nightmare.
Exactly. Thailand is incredibly accommodating, but you have to curate your own experience.
So before we let you go, I want to leave you with one final thought. We think of nightlife as noise, music, talking, clinking glasses. But maybe you should consider what nightlife actually means to you. Is it the noise of a club?
Or could it be the silence of a sunset from a boat in the middle of the ocean?
That silence can be the loudest memory you bring home.
It really can.
We want to hear from you. This was a deep dive, but the conversation continues. Head over to our Travel Unfolded Facebook page or the YouTube channel comments. We want to know, which energy matches yours? Are you Team Bangkok, Team Pattaya, or Team Phuket?
I'm curious to see the split. I have a feeling it changes depending on your age and your budget.
Oh, for sure. So go comment and let us know. And hey, if this helps you untangle your travel plans, book that ticket. The neon lights and the warm air are waiting.
Safe travels, everyone.
See you on the next deep dive.